just to watch it all back now and realise what's happened, and I was just buzzing throughout the whole time. I just enjoyed every moment. All the nerves at that point had, gone. I was just excited. I was just looking forward to it. I was kind of just getting used to my surroundings because obviously, I've never been on that pitch playing before. I was just ready and I was just buzzing throughout the whole time. I just enjoyed every moment. From the start, as soon as I come out, I had a look around just to take everything in, and I looked at my family and they were there, and then it was just about preparing myself in the best possible way to go out there and put in a good performance. That night was the first time I got to play with Phil, so I've never really, played with him before, but a lad that is like me, a big City fan and someone that's come through the academy from a very young age, it was brilliant, and hopefully I get many more opportunities to go out there and make appearances with him. Me and Eric have got a very good relationship. When he come over from Spain, he come to me quite a lot, for maybe a bit of help, for a bit of advice, because he's in a new country. So, that was my night where I was asking him for the advice, a lot of help that he gave me because he's been there before. It made it a lot, easier, and just to have him there was brilliant, yeah. Kyle Walker was speaking to me a lot in the game. He helped me out a lot, and he just said, just get some passes in, get used to it, and once you've done that, and then you realise now you can relax. You've played a few passes, and then your normal game just comes out. I received the ball, and obviously I felt pressure coming in. It was just off instinct, just give it a little turn, and then played a quick pass off before I got nailed, because obviously one of their players was coming in quick. It was a nice piece of play, and it gives you more confidence when you're playing, when you start playing nice stuff, and it's nice watching back on it. But when you're in the game, you just, whatever happens, you do it, and then you just move on to the next thing. You don't kind of dwell on it, because then obviously something else is happening straight after. The physicality is always going to be different, but it's something that I'm ready for, and it's a challenge that you have to accept. I'm never gonna back down from a tackle. I'm never gonna back down from a tussle, whoever it is. You always have to be ready for it. And no, I was expecting it. Obviously, the first time that it happened, it kind of made me smile, because then I thought, wow, I'm in real football now, and I kind of enjoy that. It sounds a bit weird, but it was a nice feeling to get thrown out of the way, because then you realise that you're in a proper game, and it's it was just all about enjoying it. And like I said, I just loved every minute of it. It's crazy looking back on it when I've scored whatever goal it was going to be, whether it was me or one of the other players. It just meant so much to me. It just felt like just a massive buzz that I've been in a team that's scored on the Etihad, and just to be involved in that occasion was massive. Being a fan myself, I've been in them situations when people come over to the corner flags and you give them a round of applause, because they're obviously brilliant players, but for it to be you and dreaming of that moment and it actually coming true is a completely different thing. And it's something that I take a lot of pride in, is set pieces. To be given the responsibility to take them was massive. He just had a little laugh, because he knows I can do them long balls, but obviously that one at the time, it was a bit short, and the half-time whistle came, so maybe I got away with it a little bit. You play your best football when you're happy and you've got a smile on your face, and I've never been so happy to be on a football pitch playing, with some of the best players in the world, and everything in the night was just perfect, and I wouldn't change it. At one point I was always going to have a shot, just to see what happened. No, in the second half I just got one out of my feet and just thought, right, I'll have a shot, but obviously you get closed down very quickly. I think I was telling him to go and score a hat-trick. He's just obviously throughout the game, Sergio speaks to me quite a lot. He was obviously a massive figure in the club, and you know, to get advice from him, you know, it's massive, and you know, it's just important that you listen and you take on board and you add it to your game. Eric and Phil congratulated me, and then at the end, Shane Long spoke to me and he said, "Do you have any Irish in you?" Obviously because of my last name, Doyle, but obviously to hear that from someone who's been around in the game a massive time and got a load of international caps for Ireland, you know, it does mean something to me. Like the City fans, I've always wanted to play at the Etihad in front of all the fans, and you know, to be able to do that is a massive dream come true. It's the best moment in my life by a mile. Nothing will top that. My debut for the club I love, the club I've supported since I was born, and obviously the history in my family, it meant so much to me to go out there and put a performance in, not only for the team but for the fans and for my family.